All right, welcome in, everyone. I'm gonna finish kind of trying to get ready here for just a minute, but welcome in. I'm a little bit behind today, so please forgive me while I get things kind of set up. That might work. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. That'll work. Actually, that'll work great. Alright, let's see. I had a bunch of cloths over here the other day. What did I do with them? I don't think this one's marked. Oh, but it is marked. Alright, so let's see here. Let's get things going. Got a lot of great things for today. Actually, a lot of really cool things. Um, now, copy. And we need to go live. What is going on with my computer? Welcome in, welcome in. Apparently seem to be having some technical difficulties, but it's on my end. Okay. Hey, Minnie, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, everything should be set up there now on the computer. Anyway, got all kinds of fun different things today. We've got gemstones, we've got crystals, we got a lot of silver, a lot of different things. So anyway, it's exciting. Hope you guys enjoy today. I've got all kinds of different things. That's roughly 17 inches. Oops. Ooh, that's not good. I don't want that to be yanked down. Let's see if I can do this a little bit better here. It's one of those things when you go through and you clean up your station and get things kind of a little bit better organized and you don't know where anything is. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, we can do that. I do still have it. So I will set that aside for you, Minnie. I can do that. I'm not entirely sure what box it's in. I don't think it's in the box for today. So, but I will figure out where it is and set it aside for you. Hey, Christina, welcome in. All right, so this is. All right, this one's a sterling freshwater pearl and rose quartz, 17 inches. All right, so if you guys don't mind bearing with me for just a moment. I've got a lot of fun different things that I just got through testing, and I haven't measured them yet, but I can do that on the fly. But did want to go through and kind of test some of these things before we got started. So a lot of pretty bracelets. And ended up having a $450 retail bracelet in this lot. Quite interesting, actually. So anyway, I'll bring that up later, not for 450. That's ridiculous. It is ridiculous what some of these, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's a big name designer, something like that, but Lord have mercy. Alright. Oh, I got a little mosquito bite. Alright, Christina, how have you been? I have been thinking about you. I hope you're doing alright. That's a good little rag. Should that be needed? Alright, so let's see. My table's full. I've already got stuff on the table. Not really jewelry, I just got all my tools on the table. I did try to go through and make a little toolbox, or put together a little toolbox, but everything kind of gets out on the table anyway. Alright. Yep, so got all kinds of silver. I got all kinds of things for today. So yeah, so that's today. We've got gemstones. We've got well, and I guess for this weekend, I should just say this weekend. Ow, that's a darn mosquito bite. Um, got, I don't know, we got all kinds of things. Crystals, gemstones, silver, seed bead stuff, coral. We do have some amazing pieces of coral today. So anyway, we got all kinds of stuff. And stuff left over from Tuesday nights too. Tuesday nights pop up. So I don't know if I'm gonna do a pop up this week. Again, it'll just kind of depend on how this weekend goes, and what all I have, and if I get anything. I don't think I'm actually expected to get anything new in this week, but we'll see. No, wait, I am. That's right. I've got a package lost in FedEx somewhere that was supposed to have been here for today, and it is not here for today. I have cat fur everywhere. But anyway. So yeah, and if there's anything that you guys want to see now, I've got 3 or 4 different boxes set out for today. But if there is something that you guys are interested in and would like for me to bring out tomorrow, I can. I do still have some goodie bags or grab bags together. But those have been packed up. But if you do have any interest in some of them, let me know. Um, oh my goodness. Oh gosh, Christina, I knew that your mom passed away, and I'm sorry about that, but I didn't know about your uncle. And your grandma's not doing well, and your dad's not doing well. I am so sorry, Christina. I know it's a lot. It is a whole lot. Um, my mom passed away. It's now been about 9 years ago, and not too long after that. I don't know, probably about a year after that. No, 2 years. It wasn't all together. It was 2 years later my uncle passed away. I do still have my dad. So and still trying to help my dad, although he's in his 80s and he's still able to do a lot for himself. But we try to help him out with some different things too. So it's a lot. I know it's a lot, and it's a lot to bear at one time. So I am sorry, and my heart goes out to you. So definitely sending prayers to you, Christina. Um, but know that we're all here for you, and God will see you through it, and you know it's. I know it's tough. So All right. Well, let's see. Um, I hope everybody's having a great Saturday. It is kind of stormy here. We've had the stormiest summer I think I've seen in a long time. And I really don't know where to get started. So, um, yeah, I don't know where to get started. Let's just start off with. Let's see what I want to start off with. Um, hey Rachel, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I guess I'm gonna start off with this little bag. I've got a few different earrings in this bag. Um, let's save those. All right. Let me clean those. This is just a couple of pair of earrings. One shepherd's hook and one clip on. Um, but so this first set, this is going to be Trifari clip-on earrings. I don't know if anybody's interested. But these are really nice clip-on earrings. And here is the back where it's signed Trifari. But little clip-on earrings if there's any interest in these. Like I said, these are Trifari. Now one of these has a little bit of, I guess, verdigris, a little bit of oxidation in there that can be cleaned. But this one looks good. All right, so great little pair of clip-on Trifari earrings. So these have just got a starting bid of $8. If anybody is interested in these, great little clip-ons. They are gold tone, and they have that I don't know, sort of like a line texture to them. It's really neat with them. Of course, then you got a solid shiny piece for the stem. But anyway, nice little set of earrings if there's any interest in the clip-ons. And these are Trifari. I'll set these right here. Oops. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna move these over until I need them. Alright, so which I do. Alright. So next set. These are really pretty cloisonne earrings. And these are shepherd hooks. These are really pretty. So they're gold tone. And there's the gold tone on the back, gold tone shepherd's hooks. And then pretty little flowers and cloisonne work on these. I just think that they're really pretty. If there's any interest on these start and bid at $5 if anybody's interested in these. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, so beautiful, beautiful little cloisonne earrings. And you can see like the red and the gold enamel. And of course with the white background. So pretty little earrings. These are starting bid $5 if there's any interest on those. And if not, we will pass.
What was the groceries supposed to get here?
They were pickup. Okay, and not until later.
So I can't get them now.
Probably not ready yet. All right, so let's see what else we've got. All right. This is a fun little beaded necklace if anybody's interested on this one. And I tell you what, we're going to switch over to a little, or this one's going to be back now. See if there's any interest on this one. It's just a really fun, just glass beaded necklace, and it's got all kinds of greens. Just really a fun necklace. It's on a wire, so it's like that memory wire. So this has really good stretch to it. So it can go as small or as big as you want it to. But great little necklace if there's any interest in that. So you can see it over here on the bust. So this one's just going to be about now of 5. If there's any interest in this one. So buy it now 5, and you've got all kinds of greens and lime green and brass colored beads. Really pretty beads. But like I said, this is the memory wire. And it could go, as big or as small as you like for it to. But there's the glass. Real pretty glass beads. I guess some of them do have a little bit of an AB finish to them. Okay. So that's about now $5 if there's any interest on that one. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can. Well, it's not going to let me. Oops. I don't want to make it darker. There we go. All right. So there's that one. If there's any interest on that one. Cloisonne. I did 5. Put my little notes in my little stand. And if there is something that you guys would like to see sooner rather than later, just let me know. So just getting started on some small things and see if there's any interest. And then, as it kind of picks up a little bit, we'll bring out some sterling and some different things. So this first one, this necklace, this is a really long necklace. And this is just a really fun fashion necklace if there's any interest. So this one, okay. All right, so this one is 54 inches long. And it's got like little crochet balls. And then it's got your seed beads, your lime green and Kelly green seed beads. And that's just what it just goes through, just like that with the different, so there we go, so you can see it a little bit better. So 54 inches long of the seed beads, and then you've got the crochet balls. Beautifully, hey Leonore. It really is a pretty necklace, and this is a lot of fun. This would be great to wear layered or with something else. This was definitely a green lot. This actually does match that, to be honest with you. But just really a fun necklace. Great to wear with, I like long necklaces and chunky necklaces like this with sweaters. I know we're not quite there at the sweater yet, but would look great with a nice dress too. Fun sundress. But really fun fashion necklace if there's any interest on that one. And that one we'll do a start and bid. I tell you what, let's just do a buy it now on this one. Buy it now of 10. If anybody's interested on the seed bead and crochet. It's just a fun necklace. Just really a fun necklace if anybody's interested on this one. Just all kinds of seed beads. Um, and then the little crochet pieces, but it's just fun. It just really is a fun necklace. Okay. And it does match. So if you did want to layer it with something, it does match this one too. But just a real pretty, just a real fun necklace. Okay. So that's there. Alright, this next one is also going to be about now. This one is Lucky Brand. So it is signed Lucky Brand. So this one is it's really cool. But it is an imitation coral necklace. So you can see right here it says Lucky Brand. It is 19 inches long. So here's where you've got your faux coral. And then you come down, you've got all these different dangles. With plastic or faux gemstones, faux turquoise. You've got this real pretty neat little butterfly, and actually I got this backwards. So neat little butterfly. It looks like it may be missing one of these. Um, but anyway, other than that, I mean, it's just a really fun. Really fun necklace if there's any interest on this one. So this one's going to be about now a 5. If anybody's interested on this. And this, I mean, you've got all kinds of different things too if you wanted to take it apart and repurpose. Like the butterfly or any of the beads or anything like that, you could definitely do that. It's just a fun Lucky Brand necklace. If there's any interest on this one. And just costume jewelry, not real stones, not real coral, not real. I know I love the green too, Minnie. I do too. All kinds of pretty. But it's faux. So faux amethyst. But it's just neat. It's just a fun necklace. So that will be back there if there's any interest in that one. Oops. Let me clear out my chats. I do. I love the green too. I like green. Let me get me a sip of something here. So how's everybody's Saturday going? Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys are having a fun Saturday. We are trying to stay dry here in Virginia. It's just constant. It just seems like it's constantly raining or, something like that. Storms, rain. Let's do some other fun little pieces. This is a really pretty little stretch bracelet. And that's just what it is. It's just a little stretch bracelet, but it's got these pretty crystals in it. So you've got and they've got an AB finish to them. So like little red ones, little clear champagne colored ones, sort of like a bronzy color, green. I mean, all kinds of. I mean, this is just a fun little stretch bracelet. Now, it is stretchy and it is a very tight stretch. But it looks like it'll come down to 7, pretty easily on the mandrel. So yeah, I mean, this is just a fun little bracelet. I don't want to. There we go. So there's this. Okay. So this one is going to be about now 5 if anybody's interested on this pretty little bracelet. And this is just fun. Okay, all right, I can work on some gemstone necklaces. Um, what do you need?
There ain't no way I can get a couple packs, is there?
Guys, give me 1 second, please. Sorry, guys. I apologize. This is not the time to have our family discussion of what we're going to have for dinner, but apparently that's what we're doing at the moment. Trying to decide between pizza and chicken. What does she want?
Chicken.
She wants that. Well, there you go. So that solves that. Now you may need to pick up a little whenever you go pick up the groceries. You might want to pick up a little back flour, but nope. I am so sorry. I had to pause for just a minute. It was a little family discussion, It happens every time I get on here. And we gotta have a family discussion. Can't do it before. I don't know. Just pick out one. There, you know where the drawer is. Open up the drawer and pick out something.
There's no shirts in
Well, there were because I put some in there.
when.
The bottom drawer, not the top
When?
drawer.
No.
I don't know. A couple weeks ago. I don't know. I know, right? Normal living. That's well, it's normal in this house. But anyway, $5 on this. It's a fun little bracelet. If there's any interest on that one.
Hey, I think we're good. We got a half a bag of flowers.
Okay.
And we got the.
So there you go. So you don't have to, and groceries won't be ready until about 5. I know. I couldn't help that. Food Line's got this new system for ordering, and it kind of sucks. All right. I was on bracelets.
Well, I'm gonna grab a couple packs. That's cool. You ready, Scott?
All right. So this next one, this is a pretty stone bracelet, and I think this one, I think this may be rhodochrosite or it might be zebra jasper. And I say that because zebra jasper is pink with gray, and rhodochrosite is more pink with black. But anyway, this is just like a little stainless steel heart. That's not sterling silver. But anyway, it's a nice little. This is stone. I'm gonna say it's more of a zebra jasper, but I don't know exactly on this one. Um, anyway, $5 on this one if there's any interest. Buy it now, $5. And then we'll find some gemstones. Okay, you got it, Christina. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let me put in sold. Yay. I guess I need a shaky bottle or some kind of woohoo. Or some kind of like clapping yay. I don't know. I need to figure out something. What do you have on now? With the child, your style. Can you not find like a black pair of pants or charcoal? There's a pair of charcoal pants up there that would look good with.
It's racing.
My goodness. My child has on a pair of red plaid pants with a pink flower shirt. It does not match. All right, Christina, thank you. Let's do zebra jasper. All right. So it's always interesting in this household. Oh my goodness. My goodness, my goodness. Alright, so gemstones. Alright, so let's see here. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do this in this box. Okay. Alright. And a little bit more gemstone down here. Let's see. Alright, y'all be careful. Alright, well, let's start off with some of these. This is a really, really, really pretty necklace. Now this one is 17 inches long. It has a toggle clasp. It is absolutely beautiful. This one has 120 14 karat gold field accents and clasp. So there's the clasp. And then I think we determined that this one was rainforest jasper. Really beautiful necklace, 17 inches long. Beautiful beads, and then you've got these really pretty crystals. Really pretty necklace. Here's the little focal point. Now this is natural gemstone. So you can see like there's like little air pockets, or it couldn't be fully polished because you do have natural stone inclusions. And same with maybe a couple of the beads too. So it doesn't take away from it, I don't think. I think it adds to it because it adds a little bit of druzy to it. Um, but anyway, really pretty little jasper necklace. So 14 karat gold fields and jasper necklace, really really pretty. So if there's any interest on that one, it's going to be a starting bid of 20. And again, this one is 17 inches. If there's any interest on that one. Really, really, really sweet little necklace. And this is great to layer with different things too. But anyway, the jasper is just absolutely beautiful. All right. So if there's any interest on this one. Okay. So if not, we're going to put that one up here. Let's see what else we've got. So this next one is an agate beaded necklace. Yeah, that's this one. So this one's 15 inches. Let me double check that because this seems longer than 15 inches. Look at my little... Oh no! There went all my stuff. Alright, so this one is approximately 17, right at 17 and a half inches. So let me make the changes on this. So I guess I think I did that on a drop. But this is a really beautiful agate. So this one just has gold tone toggle. So this one isn't anything. It's just a gold tone toggle. But beautiful agate. And then you come down and you've got these squares. Beautiful, beautiful green agate. It's actually kind of like a mix of agate. But moss agate. I don't know what you would say with the red one, but anyway, beautiful, beautiful agate necklace. If there's any interest on this one, and like I said, this one is 17 and a half inches. Let me see if I can move this over just a little bit. Really beautiful agate, really beautiful polished agate. So this one is going to be a starting bid of 20 also. Really beautiful. I love this though, because I love, you've got all kinds of different shaped beads. So you've got the balls and you've got some little bigger ones. And then you come down and you've got these square ones. I think it's just absolutely pretty. And then you've got a little bit of glass, a couple little glass crystals. And then gold tone, like the antique gold tone accents. Just a really pretty necklace. And again, great to layer with different things too. So if you've got like a longer agate necklace, this would look really great with it. Or if you had just like a sweet little gold necklace and you wanted to wear it up underneath it too, I mean, it would be really great to layer with different things. Okay, so that's there if there's any interest on that one. So those are a couple of different, oops, there's those earrings. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and bring this one out. This one, oh, I'll tell you what, I need to test this one first. This one I think may be sterling, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like it. Really looks like it. Put this there for a minute. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this one is Nephrite Jade. It's what it kind of looks like. And it comes right into that little ballpark for Nephrite Jade. Yeah. Alright, so that is Nephrite Jade. And let me check and see. That looks, let me get my light. Yes, in sterling silver. Alright, I hadn't tested that one yet, so now I have. Alright, so that is sterling. Clean a little thing off. Alright, so this is a really pretty, now this is 22 inches long. This is really, really neat. It definitely gives the Asian feels anyway. But anyway, this test for silver, this test for silver, this test for silver. So, beautiful, nephrite, and this does come up to nephrite jade on the Presidian. So that's what that, looks like anyway. So, nephrite jade and sterling, necklace, if there's any interest on this one. Okay, no, wait a minute, let me see. I didn't check the little balls. I don't know if I can get to that. Let me check the balls. Yeah, now the little balls are not sterling. I think that they may be stainless steels. Stainless steel. So the balls are not sterling, but these, the clasp and these are sterling. And they test as sterling. Okay, so this test is sterling. Alright, so beautiful necklace. If there's any interest on this one, nephrite jade and sterling silver. This one I am going to do a starting bid of 60 if there's any interest on this one. This one is 22 inches long. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. It is very cold to the touch. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. And so let me get you a close up of the beads. Make sure you guys can see it. So beautiful, beautiful jade necklace if there is any interest on this one. So this one's the nephrite jade and sterling. Okay. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. And of course, if anybody's interested and would like to make an offer, please feel free to do so. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. Hey, Deborah, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so that's there if there's any interest on that one. Alright, got all kinds of really cool things today. Now this one's kind of a mix of gemstones and crystal. Let's see if there's any interest in this one. This one is 17 to 21 inches. And this is the triple strand. It does have a lobster claw clasp. And of course extension. So, you know, it's, like I said, it's 17 to 21 inches. Really beautiful, necklace. So here's the wire. And then you've got these beautiful crystals. And I think that these are agate, dyed agate. And I say that because they have like this dreamy, foggy look, that agate will have. So I don't think it's quartz. I think it's agate. Actually, let's see. Not that that really tells me a whole lot, but yeah, I think that that's agate. But beautiful, beautiful necklace. If there's any interest on this one, did I say? I'm sorry, it's not triple strand, it's 4 strands. I thought it was more than triple strands when I wrote this, but anyway. I was doing it in a hurry. So 4 strands. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If there's any interest on this one. This one is going to have a starting bid of 20. Really beautiful necklace. So you've got like this sort of, I guess it's, I don't even know if it's dyed agate or maybe black agate or a moss agate, a really dark moss agate. And then the crystal. Um, Because see, at first I would have said terminated quartz. Well, and actually, that does look like terminated quartz. So maybe it's a mix of agate and quartz then. Because that looks like moss agate. So it may be a little bit a mix. Because that looks like terminated quartz. But this looks like agate. So this is a really pretty necklace. If there's any interest in this one, and those crystals are just really pretty. Really, really, really pretty. Alright. So if there's any interest on that one is a starting bid of at 20. So beautiful necklace. So it is quartz. So some kind of agate like moss maybe, and then terminated quartz chips. Okay. There's my little tag. Alright, let's see what else we've got. Still in the gemstones. Let's see. What happened to all my gemstones? Alright, so this one's jade. This one's rose quartz. Alright, let's bring out these two. I'll only have a ticket for one. Alright. Alright, so this one. I know we've seen this one before, but I'll bring this one back out. This is a really beautiful necklace. This one is 38 inches long. And this is a mix of freshwater pearls, moss agate, rose quartz. So really, really, really pretty necklace. And actually, I was kind of wondering if some of these, because you've got some little, like, what looks like tourmalated, or tourmaline, pink tourmaline. So I think there's a few little pieces of pink tourmaline in this. See, that goes past quartz. Like, I think that one is rose quartz. And then I think this may be pink jade. So, anyway, I don't know. The jury's out. Some of these things go all the way up to jade. But anyway, so you've got moss agate. These darker pink, I think, are tourmaline. This lighter pink, the I don't know. They almost, I think that it's rose quartz. But some of them actually go all the way up to jadeite. So anyway, I know that's jadeite. But beautiful necklace. This one is 38 inches long. Really, really beautiful. And of course, this one has like this neat little carved fish on it. And I'm have it upside down. But cute little carved fish. This one has yin yang on it. And then another kind of like message or something on that one. Anyway, beautiful, beautiful necklace. This is the hook. It's got little rhinestones on it, or the clasp. So anyway, that one I am going to do a starting bid of 35 if there's any interest on that one. I've really brought that one down. But 35 on that one if there's any interest. But beautiful mix of agate, quartz, and jade with freshwater pearls. Really, really, really pretty. I think maybe some of the darker pink might be a jade, pink jade. Just because a couple of them really do skyrocket up into the jadeite area. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful necklace. If there's any interest on that one, I love this one. I think it is really, really, really pretty. And the freshwater pearls have a beautiful, beautiful luster to them. Beautiful freshwater pearls. Okay, and they do have like little spacers or little hand knots actually. Little hand knots in between each one. So it's very well made. It's very, very well made. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. If there's any interest in that one, I think that one's just beautiful. All right. There's that. All right. So I may just have to kind of dig out gemstones as I go. I tell you what. Wait a minute. I did have the jade. Let's do the jade. This is another jade one. This is I guess jadeite, and I want to say this one's probably dyed to be enhanced. Just because that green is just so beautiful and perfect. It really is an absolutely gorgeous jade or jadeite necklace. It does have sterling silver findings. Let me get the measurement on this one. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. The jade is just absolutely perfect on this one. I mean, it's just such a beautiful green. So roughly 17 and a half inches. So I'd say somewhere around 17, 17 and a half. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. Again, the jade is just absolutely gorgeous. Very, very, very beautiful. Okay. So let me see here. Starting bid on that one, um, is going to be 48 if there's any interest on that one. So 17, approximately 17 and a half inches. And that one's going to be a starting bid of 48. Okay. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. I love the jade. I think it's just absolutely beautiful. It's really, really, really pretty. And you do have some different inclusions. It's a natural stone. Okay. So beautiful, beautiful necklace. Let's bring it down here. Okay. Let's see. And like I said, we may just have to kind of find stuff as we go when it comes to the gemstones. Do have some new gemstones, but I thought I brought some of the others out too. Ah, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Nope, I got my bag. I found my bag. I knew I did. Alright, so the first one, let's see here. This one, this is pearl. This is freshwater pearl. But we're going to start with this one. I don't know if that's sterling finding or not. This is a really beautiful necklace. Let me see if this one's sterling. So there's the necklace. I love this. I love the colors. The champagne with the peacock. Sort of like a peacock brown. Freshwater pearls. But you know me, you know I love my pearls. I love my pearls. Okay, yes, that is a sterling toggle. Okay, so sterling silver toggle. I'll double check the length on this one because I'm not entirely convinced to have the right tag. Because I do have a lot of freshwater pearl necklaces. Seems like. Okay, it might be the right one. All right, so this one, 19 inches. This one is 19 inches long. Sterling silver toggle. Beautiful freshwater beads. You've got some champagne colored glass crystal. And then sort of like this peacock brown freshwater pearls. And then beautiful pearls. They have beautiful luster to them. And then when I love you come down and you've got like these Baroque pearls that are squared. So I'm sure that they were cultured or made to form that way. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful necklace. I love this. I think this is absolutely beautiful. So this one I'm going to do a starting bid. Gonna do a starting bid on this one at 24. If there's any interest, it really is a really beautiful necklace. And this would be great to layer with something else too. Like if you had like a little sterling silver necklace, maybe 16 inches or 18 inches, would look really awesome with that. Or even a gold. Actually, that would look really pretty with gold or copper. It would look good with all three. But beautiful pearl necklace if there is any interest on that one. I love the colors and I love the pearls. I think it's just absolutely beautiful. Okay. Alright. So we'll pass on that one. But that is there if anybody's interested in that one. Alright, so the next one I've got is an amethyst, nephrite jade, yellow glass, and gold tone. Um, it does have like this maker's mark, but I can't make out what the maker's mark is. It's like a copyright and then a Q and a circle. A Q or an O and a circle. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that, but right there. So I have no idea. But anyway, the toggle is a little butterfly, gold tone butterfly. So there's the toggle. And then you come down and you've got beautiful nephrite jade and then amethyst beads. Then you've got yellow crystal. I don't think that this tested for sterling. I don't think that these are sterling. Beautiful, beautiful necklace though. And then you come down and you've got this pretty little yellow glass crystal. Gorgeous necklace if there's any interest on this one. Again, this one is really great to layer if you wanted to layer it with jade or if you wanted to layer it with amethyst. It is a really, really, really pretty necklace. Or even if you just wanted to wear it with a gold or silver necklace. This is just really, really pretty. So this one is going to be a starting bid of 20 if there's any interest on that one. This one was 18 inches. So this one's 18 inches with the toggle. But it really is a beautiful necklace. And again, great to layer with different things. Because you've got all kinds. I mean, you can layer it with crystal. Or amethyst or jade. Just really, really pretty little necklace. These are really great to layer with different things. Alright, so there's that one. If there is any interest in that one, give me 1 second, guys. Okay. All right. So anyway, those are there. If there's any interest in those, let's see what else we've got in this bag. This is a really pretty. Let's see. We passed on this one. This is a really pretty unakite and faceted glass bead necklace. Um, I'm pretty sure this is not silver. No, it's not. All right, so this one is 17 inches long, toggle clasp, but absolutely beautiful beads. So beautiful unakite, and then you've got the glass crystals in between, and then you come down and you've got this beautiful unakite pendant. It is absolutely beautiful, and you got all kinds of different inclusions on this. So really lovely necklace if there's any interest in this one. This one is 17 inches. It is absolutely beautiful. I mean, it just reminds me of my mom's like is it azalea bushes? Um, anyway, I just think it's absolutely beautiful. They look like flowers. You got green in the background, and then all the pinks popping out. Just really beautiful necklace. So this one is going to be a starting bid of 20 also. And that's the unakite and faceted bead necklace. I had 26 on that. I dropped it down to 20. If there's any interest on that one. Really beautiful necklace. And I love this because you do have the crystals in it. So it really does sparkle. So beautiful, beautiful gemstone. Really is a beautiful gemstone. And then, of course, with the crystals too. Absolutely beautiful. So there's that. Okay, so if there's any interest on that one is also 20. Let's see here. This is a really fun necklace. Now this one has a barrel clasp. So right here is the barrel. So right here is a barrel clasp. And then you've got beautiful seed beads. And then quartz crystals. So rutilated quartz crystals. And really just beautiful necklace. And this one looks like, guys, come on. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. 32 inches long. Rutile quartz, all kinds of beautiful necklaces, all kinds of beautiful beads. If there's any interest on this one. And again, the rutile quartz. This looks like somebody went walking along the beach and picked up a bunch of fun stuff at the beach. So beautiful, beautiful necklace. If there's any interest on this one, 32 inches long. This one has a starting bid of 24.
Making me and Skylar some eggs. You want some? What do you think? Last two waffles. You want this?
Yeah, I'll take those. Beautiful, beautiful necklace, 32 inches long. So seed beads, and I don't know, you got all kinds of different things. So, like this, like I said, this reminds me of something like maybe you're walking along the beach. But you got all these seed beads. You've got some little seashells. You've got some little glass beads. You've got an AB bead. I mean, it's just a fun necklace. This is great for the beach. But I love the quartz. Absolutely love the quartz. So really, really, really pretty necklace. If there's any interest on this one, and that one is 24. Okay. So there is that one. So what? I'm gonna move it and put it over here. All right. And then the next one. This is a really fun necklace. Now this one is a kind of like a mix of different things. Um, but this one is 19 to 23 inches. Non-sterling. So non-sterling clasp. But you've got a mix of different tiger's eye in this. So you've got regular golden tiger's eye, you've got red tiger's eye, you've got blue tiger's eye, So beautiful, different tiger's eye beads. And then you come down and I don't know if these are pronite, or maybe some agate. But this one actually registers, as jade. Again, I don't know if it's necessarily agate or jade. But look at the real pretty tiger's eye. Really beautiful tiger's eye. The only reason why I was thinking it could be agate because these two are agate. And then these two are agate. So let me test this big chunk again. Yeah, so it goes way up into jadeite. So I think this real big stone is jadeite. Like maybe a, yeah, so then that's probably, these are either pronite or agate. Not entirely sure. It's a stone. I just don't know what these little sort of light green ones are. But anyway, really beautiful necklace. So this does test for jadeite. Of course, you got your tiger's eye and agate. These are either maybe pronite or an agate, something like that. But they're more in the quartz area. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. If there's any, it's a really neat necklace, very unique. I love the tiger's eye on this one. So this one's going to be a starting bid of 24. If there's any interest on that one. And that is 19 to 23 inches. Really beautiful necklace. If there's any interest on that one. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. And really unique. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. So I do have some pretty malachite. If anybody is interested. Let's see here. I thought I tested this, but I must not have written it down. All right, I'm going to test this one real quickly and see if this one's sterling. Yeah, it looks sterling. It's a little hard to tell. That doesn't. Okay. Needs to be cleaned. All right, so of course, and then you guys may like to keep the patina on it too. But anyway, so this one is, and there goes all my little tags. Um, let's see, I probably need to measure this one. All right, so okay, so I've got down 21 inches. So that probably is right. That probably is 21 inches. Yeah. All right, so 21 inch. So sterling silver, it does need to be cleaned. but silver. So these are silver and the little balls are silver. So sterling silver and malachite. So these are polished malachite chips. Really, really beautiful little necklace. If there's any interest in this one, um, sorry, my little phone's giving me all kinds of like little alerts. Um, so anyway, beautiful necklace. If there's any interest on this one, and I tell you what, let me move this one over. So beautiful malachite, and there's that. Now the origins of this one I am not sure of. But anyway, beautiful sterling and malachite necklace. I'm gonna do this one a starting bid of 38. If there's any interest on that one. So that is sterling silver. It does test for sterling. So these little bars and then the little balls, they are sterling silver. And then polished malachite. And so you can see some of the beads. So polished malachite chips. Really beautiful banding. Beautiful malachite. I love malachite. This is a really cool necklace. And this one's approximately 21 inches. It does need to be cleaned a little bit. I don't know really the best way to do it since you've got the malachite and you don't want to harm the malachite. But really beautiful necklace. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. And that one's 38. And the other fun thing that I had in this bag, this is really cool to go along with the malachite. This is a neat little malachite ring. The only thing is it does have like this little itsy bitsy chip right here. But you know, wearing it like that, I mean, you really can't, you don't see it. So this ring is right at 8.5, to 8.25. You cannot get this to size 9. It is not size 9. So the very most that you're going to get this is 8.25. But I'm saying 8.5 because, you know, to be safe. This is pure stone. Like every bit of this is pure malachite. Beautiful, beautiful banding. Beautiful ring. But every bit of this is malachite. So there's no give on this. there's no give. So you can't get this. You can't get this past 8.75. So starting bid on this one is 15. If anybody's interested in just the ring, really, it really is a cool ring. If there's any interest in that. I love it. I love the green, and I love the banding on this. But it's definitely a I'd say 8.5 just to be safe because it's a very hard stop. So, all right, that's there. If there's any interest on that one, set that in there. All right. All right, well, let's go for a few fun things and see what we may have some interest in. This is one of the new additions for this weekend. Let's see if there's any interest on this one. This is glass. This is all glass beads. And it's a ton of little glass beads. Now this has brass findings and they do have a little bit of oxidation to them. So right here and right here. This is not sterling silver. This is some kind of metal or some kind of brass. And you can see it's got some oxidation to it, so that probably needs to be cleaned. But anyway, here's the very old clasp. Hook and eye. I do not know the origins of this necklace, so I don't know, anything like that. But this is approximately 32 inches long. And it's all green glass beads. It is absolutely beautiful. It really is a beautiful necklace. This is 32 inches long. So it's very substantial. But it is really, 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 really pretty. So, a lot of work went into this. This is 30 strands. 30 strands of green glass seed beads. And this is really great to wear just about any time of the year. Because you can really mix and match this with different things. But it's great for spring and summer. It's great for fall. Also would be really great for Christmas season because it's green. So really pretty necklace. If there's any interest on this one has a starting bid of 45. Okay, and just so you can get an close look. Okay, beautiful seed bead. So that's there. If there's any interest on this one, I was gonna try to put it on the far side because that is gonna make this thing heavy. I have to put something on the front side. I wonder if I can put him right here. That might help weight that down just a little bit. Because that thing is going to start tipping over at some point. I got the stand to kind of try to help keep things from being just a big old bundle in the middle of the table. But then it gets top heavy. Alright, so that's there if there's any interest in that one. It's just a really fun necklace. I love it though. I love that style of necklace. So that's kind of a little bit more my jam. But beautiful, beautiful necklace. Excuse me 1 second. Yes? What? No, no, I don't need any. No. Thank you though. Alright, so let's do a little bit of... Oh, these are some fun little earrings. Let's see if anybody's interested in these. These are cute. Again, I don't know origins or anything, or make of these. But these are just some fun little tassel. So these are like little beadwork, and tassel. Oh, it had a feather on it. Little earrings. These are just fun little earrings, if anybody's interested in these. I just think that they're really, really pretty. So there's like the little beadwork and then the tassels. So just a fun little pair of earrings. There's that. Great to wear with different things, and I'm sure I know I've got some spiny oyster and some other different necklaces that this would look really pretty with, but anyway, these are going to be, where's my chat? This is going to be about now a 5, if there's any interest in these. So just a really fun pair, pretty pair of earrings, shepherd's hook. I love the beadwork. The beadwork is so pretty. And then you got the little tassels. So just a fun little pair of earrings if there's any interest on these. And again, those are just about now a 5. And we'll scoot these over here. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we've got. And we do have some beautiful crystal. So let me go ahead and bring out a couple of crystal necklaces. And we do have a really pretty J. King. I almost forgot about the J. King. I have a really pretty J. King necklace too. I'll set this up. And of course, I mean, and from last time and I do still have, I do still have a Juliana necklace available. If anybody is interested, I can always bring that out. If anybody's interested in the Juliana necklace, you guys just say Juliana, and I got you. And then of course I also have still out here on the table is are a couple of rings. This one is gold. Thank you. And sapphire and diamond. And then this one is gold plated, amethyst and white sapphire. So I do still have these two rings up here. And then I also have a ruby set if anybody's interested. So if you guys are interested, just let me know and I'll run those again. But anyway, so let me move on to the crystal. So this is a beautiful crystal necklace. And I want to say this one is probably made in Japan. Just because the clasp. And I've got another one that says with the same clasp that says Japan. But also because of the way that they did the crystals down here, almost like saucers and then a cluster, which is the same thing that I've seen in other Japan designs. But anyway, I don't know that for sure. This one's not marked Japan. This one's just marked patent pending. But anyway, 18 inches, beautiful, really beautiful necklace. So here's the clasp. It's kind of like one of those button clasps. But beautiful red crystal. And then you come down and you've got some beautiful AB. Now I think these are just red crystal. And then down here you've got the AB. Some AB red crystals. But really beautiful necklace if there's any interest on that one. Yeah, it's these right here that have the AB coating to them. But really beautiful necklace. If there's any interest in this one, it's going to be a starting bid of $24. And again, it's 18 inches, but that red is just absolutely gorgeous. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful necklace. If there's any interest on that one. Okay. I'll show you the crystals again. Okay, beautiful necklace if there's any interest on that one. The next one, this one is 32 inches long. In silver tone wire, but beautiful yellow crystals. And these are yellow AB crystals, I think. I think they're AB. Yeah, they've got an AB finish to them. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. Absolutely gorgeous. 32 inches. Again, silver tone and yellow AB crystal necklace. I love this, and you can double it if you want to, too. But this looks really great with other necklaces as well. Like, it would be fun to pair with something like that. Or even this one back here that has also that yellow crystal. So, really beautiful necklace. I love this one. I love the way it's designed. And it does have a magnet closure, so it's easy to get on and off. But really, really beautiful necklace. So if there's any interest on this one is a starting bid of 18. So starting bid of 18 if anybody's interested. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. Okay. There you go. Alright, so that one's there if there's any interest in this one. I love this. I love the color on this one. It is absolutely beautiful. And it really would look, I mean, even something like that, I just think is really pretty together. Because you do have like these like little gold tones. But anyway, beautiful necklace. Beautiful crystal necklace. If there's any interest in that one. Okay. Alright. Then the other one that we've got, I do have a J King. And see if there's any interest in this one. So this is DTR J King. And of course, you know the findings are 925. And this one's got the little puffy heart. So right here's the findings. And so, of course, J. King, 18 to 21 inches. Beautiful, beautiful turquoise. So you got all kinds of different turquoise shapes. But this is turquoise. It's absolutely beautiful. This piece right here is just gorgeous. So beautiful turquoise necklace. Beautiful J. King. If there's any interest on that one. And this one we're going to go with starting bid 75. I'll tell you what, let me show it just a little bit better before I put it over there. So really, really beautiful necklace. So here's a little bit more of a close up of the turquoise. Look at that turquoise. Look how pretty that is. And all the matrix. Just really, really gorgeous turquoise. I love that. I think that is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful blues. All different kinds. All different beautiful blues. Light blues, medium blues. Really, really beautiful turquoise. Okay. So that's what it looks like there. Okay. So that one has a starting bid of 75. And again, you guys know I'm always open for offers. So feel free to make offers on anything up here, not necessarily just that. But feel free to make offers. I may come back with a counter offer, and then again, I may not. I may accept it. So, anyway, that is there. If there's any interest on that one. Let's switch. Let's do a couple of bracelets. So these are just some newer bracelets. Let's see if there's any interest. And I tell you what, give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so this first one, this is a really cool bangle bracelet. It comes down to right above 8 1/4 on the mandrel. Now this is vintage and it does have some wear to it. So just so you can kind of see. So it's got a little bit of wear around the edges. But this is a really, really cool vintage bangle. And it's got the information. There's the side, so it's got like this gold tone space on the inside. But there is the information. So, genuine snakeskin, Chica, made in Taiwan, Republic of China. Beautiful, beautiful bracelet. This is a really cool bracelet. So so it comes down to almost 8 1/4, and then this one, the diameter is approximately 2 5/8. Really cool snakeskin vintage bangle. So this one is going to have a starting bid of 18. If anybody is interested on this one. It's really pretty though, like the pink peachy color. That is great for like this season. I mean, it's almost like a coral color. Really, really beautiful bangle. But genuine snakeskin. It's pretty cool on that one. If anybody's interested on this. Neat vintage piece. So there is that bangle. And then the other one that I've got, this is a really pretty, this is a newer one. This is not one of the ones that I had last week, but this is one that I just got in. But it's a very bright blue, and then the painting on it is really, really bright and really pretty. So cloisonne bracelet. It's a really nice bracelet. If there's any interest on this one, and this one's also has the 2.5 diameter. And so this one also comes right at 8.25 on the main drill. So beautiful cloisonne. If there's any interest on this one, and this one has a starting bid of 8. If anybody's interested in this one, because it really is beautiful. That blue is beautiful, and I love that it has the designs on the inside. And the painting is very bright, and the cloisonne is very bright. It's not like it's had a whole lot of wear to it. So really, really, really pretty. Cloisonne. If there's any interest on that one, I love the blue. Blue is very, very bright. Okay. All right. Let's see. Well, another really pretty bracelet. Let's see if there's any interest on these. Alright, so this first one is, well, it is a stretch bracelet, but it's kind of lost a lot of its less elasticity. So you may want to restring this one. But anyway, it's a really cool, I guess, Chinese prayer bead bracelets. Really, really, really cool beads. I just think that this is just really, really cool. And I mean, that's what, I mean, it'll run away with you. But it's quite big. A really cool bracelet, though, if anybody's interested. And if you wanted to reuse the beads or do something with it. It's lost its elasticity, so it doesn't really stay on my wrist the way I want it to. But I still thought I'd offer it because I love the beads. So this one, starting bid at 5 if anybody's interested in this one. Still love the beads. I don't know exactly what the beads are made of. But really, really, really cool beads. So, okay. So that's there, if there's any interest in that. Now the next one, this is a really, really, really pretty bracelet. This is one of those memory wire bracelets. And this one actually has, I guess you call it the miraculous metal. But anyway, it's the wire wrap. And this is, of course, your pink AB crystal bracelet. Beautiful, beautiful crystals. Absolutely gorgeous. And then it's got the little miraculous medallion, if I can get it over. So there's the little medallion. And I mean that you can leave it there or you can take it off if you want to. But really beautiful bracelet. And again, this is that memory wire. So, this is adjustable. But anyway, that's what it looks like on. It is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful AB pink crystals. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this one. I love the color. I was never a really big fan of pink until I had a daughter that loved pink, and then I got to where I love pink too. I do. I really love this. I think it's beautiful. So this one, a starting bid at 18. If anybody is interested in this one. So beautiful, beautiful crystal. Okay. All right. So that's there. If there's any interest on that one. Okay. Alright, so some other bracelets, and this is a set of 4. And these are really, really cool bangles if there's any interest in these. So these are just silver tone. So these are just silver tone bracelets. I don't know, maybe stainless steel, I'm not sure. But they didn't pass the magnet test. So they are not sterling. But these are beautiful. This is a set of 4. Beautiful mother of pearl inlay. Absolutely gorgeous, and you can see the iridescence. I love this though because I love the bangles. I love doing the 4 bangles. I just think that these are absolutely beautiful. So I'm doing these as a set. So the bot now is going to be 30. I'm sorry, not bot now. The starting bid is going to be 32. And the diameter on each of these is, again, 2 and 5/8. And so they come down to right at 8 1/4. Just here above 8 1/4 on the main drill. Beautiful, beautiful bracelets. Beautiful set of silver tone and mother pearl bangles. Really beautiful iridescence to these. Beautiful, beautiful colors. And you got some that are a little bit more pinker, some that are a little bit more yellow, some that are a little bit more white. But they all have this beautiful iridescence to them. So really, really, really pretty set of bangles. If there's any interest in these, I love these. I think it's absolutely. I think they're beautiful. Okay. So let's see. Set them right there. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna take a hydration break. All right. So let's see. Is there anything that you guys would like to see? Any requests? Um, I do have a lot of sterling. I do have some sterling. I've got some brooches. I've got some vintage. I've got glass, seed beads, crystal, a little bit of spiny oyster. Um, I don't know. I've got all kinds of different things. Is there any? Or I got bracelets, necklaces, some earrings. Oh, well, I've got all kinds of different things. I mean, anybody interested in anything or um, any requests? Anyone? Anyone out there? Anyone? Any requests? All right, I guess I'll just keep going. Let's see. I guess I can run through some brooches and see if anybody's interested in some of these. These are some really cool brooches. Actually, one of these I want to test and see if it actually comes up as jadeite. Let's see. No, it's just glass. Alright, so let's see here. Let's see what we've got first. And this is just a small little bag of a few brooches, but some really beautiful brooches at that. And some uranium glass. So if anybody's interested in uranium. But anyway, this first one, this is a really pretty little brooch. This one is silver tone. And then it's some kind of, I guess some kind of like green resin almost. Um, Carved. I don't know, it's really cool though. And then you got, this is a cute little gold tone, ladybug right here. You got like a little bit of, I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's a scratch or if it's like maybe where the ladybug was glued down. But anyway, it doesn't look like a scratch. It looks like it's maybe a little bit of glue. But anyway, cute little ladybug, gold tone ladybug. Here is the back. So really nice, well made, little brooch. If there's any interest on this one, I love this. I think it's adorable. This one we're just gonna do a buy it now of 5. If there's any interest on this one. Cute little ladybug. I love the little ladybug. I think it's sweet. Alright, so there's that one. Alright. This next one, see if there's any interest in it. Now this is, I don't necessarily know that it's like older, but the clasp does move a little bit. Now it's in there, it's sturdy, it's there, it's not coming off. It's just the way that it's constructed, it just wobbles a little bit. But anyway, cool little brooch. This is the one I was wondering if it might be jadeite, but it's not, it's glass. But beautiful gold tone, glass, green glass Buddha, with emerald colored, rhinestones, around the piece. But anyway, cute little brooch if there's any interest on this one. So this one we're going to do a start and bid, at 15 if there's any interest in this one. Really cool little brooch. I think it's really cute. Okay. So that one's there if there's any interest on that one. Um, and the next one is the gold tone red and green enamel um, apple. Really, really, really pretty apple. I love this. I love that red. That red is such a gorgeous color. Which I'm drawn to red anyway. But then you've got the pretty green enamel, and then you got a couple of little rhinestones at the end of the stem. So cute little. Here's the back. It's very well made. It is nicely made, nicely constructed. Um, brooch. If there's any interest on this one, and this one is going to be a starting bid of 8. If anybody's interested on this one, I just love the red. But if you know anybody that's a teacher or anyone that, this would make a great gift for a teacher. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful birch on that one. Beautiful red. See what I'm gonna stick that one in here. Alright, so that's there. Now these next two are uranium glass. These are really, really cool. Now this first one, the comps are like crazy high. And it is crazy because I think they think it's Juliana. I do not think that this is Juliana. Now I don't know who the maker is, but I am pretty sure it's not Juliana just because I have a Juliana very similar to this and the construction is much different. I don't think I've seen a Juliana with a solid stem. Theirs is usually like a swirl, like a swirl or twist construction. Because of the construction, I don't think that this one is Juliana. That doesn't change the fact that this is absolutely gorgeous. And it does have some uranium glass. So let's see if I can show the uranium glass and do it with. So there you go. So it's got the three uranium glass pieces. So beautiful, beautiful brooch, and of course I'll show you the other one here in a minute with the uranium glass. But anyway, this is a gorgeous. So I guess you call it like blue and green leaf glass spray brooch, stem brooch. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful glass rhinestones. Beautiful, beautiful brooch. Here is the back and how it's constructed. It does have the open backs. And the pin is actually longer than the clasp. It does have a pin stop. But again, I do not think that this one is Juliana. It is just an unmarked beauty. I don't know who else it could be. But it is absolutely beautiful. Look at those stones. They're absolutely gorgeous. So anyway, this one's going to be a starting bid. We're going to do a starting bid of 30 on this one. If there's any interest. It is absolutely beautiful. Okay. Alright. So that's there. If there's any interest on that one. And then this next one is more of like a Victorian look. No, these do have like these little swirlies. I couldn't figure out a maker on this one either. This one does not have a maker's mark. But I've seen quite a few necklaces and different things from Austria with stones cut like this encased in a gold tone or whatever metal. So that's the reason why I kind of feel like this one may be Austrian. But it's absolutely beautiful. So this one's more like your Victorian I guess Victorian revival or Victorian style. So you've got like the gold tone filigree or swirls, um, and then of course all the different green glass, and then you got the dangles. So let me show you the uranium. Maybe. So you can see all the different rows of uranium. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of uranium glass rhinestones. Sorry, the way it's set up, I can't really get it directly on the way I've got everything kind of set up. But anyway, you can see it. Beautiful, beautiful brooch on this one. And let's turn the lights back on. Alright, and so then here is the back. So beautiful, beautiful brooch. If there's any interest on this one is going to be a starting bid of $25 if there's any interest on this one. Okay. All the rhinestones are accounted for. It is absolutely beautiful. And I love the dangles. I just think the dangles are really, really pretty. Okay. This would be fun to get an adapter to and make a pendant out of as well. This would make a really beautiful pendant. So there's that one. Okay. Alright. I don't know what else to do. Is there anybody in chat? Anybody there? Is there anything that you guys would like for me to bring out or run through? I mean, I could keep going through different things, but you guys let me know. I haven't heard from anybody in the last little bit. No one? Well, let's see here. Let's just run through a few things. This one, is a really pretty, what I feel like is a spiny oyster. Now this is a real one. Spiny oyster and coral necklace. Really beautiful necklace. 15 inches in 15 inches in length. But really gorgeous. It's sort of like a Heshy style necklace. But like little spiny oyster discs. And then you come down and you've got like a few little pieces of coral. And then I'm not entirely sure. I guess this is coral too, or this may be polished spiny oyster. But really beautiful necklace if there's any interest in this one. Really, really, really gorgeous. Really, really nice. And this is great to layer with different things. And of course, we all love our spiny oyster and coral and everything with turquoise. And it does look really great with turquoise. Al, what did I drop? So beautiful necklace. So this one's the Heshy style, spiny oyster and coral. And so this one is a real one. um, so anyway, beautiful little necklace. So this one is going to have a starting bid of 30. If there's any interest on this one. So this one is the spiny oyster shell coral Heshy style necklace. And you can see really pretty pieces of coral. And then I'm not sure. I guess this is maybe um, spiny oyster polished, or I guess it could be coral too. This could be like branch coral polished. Um, but anyway, beautiful, beautiful necklace. If there's any interest on that one, let's set this one up here because that just looks pretty together. All right, so that one was 30. Now the other spiny oyster I've got. This is really, really, really cool. If there's any interest in this one, I actually technically have two. So I have two of these. I'm going to show one, but if somebody wants both, or two different people would like one, or anything like that, I do have two. So these are 19 inches, and these both have a barrel clasp, and these have spiny oyster discs. And then I guess, I don't know if this is bone or some kind of shell. But anyway, here's starting with your spiny oyster. This is something, not glass and not plastic. But I don't know if this is bone or some kind of shell, or it could be not that white coral. It could be white coral, is what I was thinking. Or bone. But I'm just not entirely sure what this is. But anyway, spiny oyster. And then you come down, you've got more spiny oyster discs with wooden discs. So really cool necklace, if there's any interest in that. Definitely like vintage vibes on the construction. But beautiful spiny oyster. It's a really, really, really cool necklace. And again, this one is 19 inches long. And this I have a starting bid at 32. It's a really, really, really cool necklace. If there's any interest in that. And again, that's also great to layer. Like, I thought it looked really, really pretty. With something like this too. So all kinds of spiny oyster and coral. Alright. So that's there if there's any interest on those. Okay. Okay. Oop. These are not going to stay. So, we are going to move these. And we're going to move them right there. Every single time it falls, I jump. I jump clear out of my skin. Alright, let's see. Let's do a little bit more crystal, I guess. We'll do a little bit more crystal and see if there is any interest. Alright, so the first one, made in Japan. This is gorgeous. Oh my Lanta, this is gorgeous. So this is made in Japan. It's got your little push pin, little push button clasp. Beautiful clear and AB crystal. Look at that. It's beautiful. It shimmers, it shines, it sparkles. It's absolutely lovely. And then you've got beautiful purple crystals as well. But look at these. Look at the saucers on these. Is that not beautiful? So made in Japan. This is the reason why I said the other one I think was probably made in Japan. Because this one is made in Japan. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous crystal necklace. It is stunning. It is absolutely beautiful. It catches the light beautifully. It shines and it shimmers, and it's such a beautiful necklace. So this one, I mean, this is the deal, guys. Starting bid on this one is 24. And it is beautiful. It is absolutely awesome. If there is any interest on that one. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. Starting bid at 24 on that one. If there is any interest. Absolutely beautiful. I love this one. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Okay. Alright, so we'll pass on that one. The next one that we've got, this is really interesting. And so I don't know if this is made to be like a lariat. But anyway, so you've got beautiful red crystals. Okay, so you've got beautiful red crystals. Then you come down and you've got like this attachment. So you can actually take this off and just wear it as a single strand, because these are magnets. So like that actually comes off. It's kind of, oh snap! Look how cool this is. Okay. So then it can come off, and then you've got a beautiful one strand glass necklace, and then you've got a bracelet, AB crystal bracelet. I don't know if they meant to do it this way or what, but I mean, look, because you've got the magnets, so then you could take it off, and then just make a necklace out of it. But better yet, these two disconnect down at the bottom, so I guess you can make it into some kind of lariat. I don't know. This is just cool. Just however you want to do it. This is just a really neat necklace. So I actually had it like this, because then the length is 24. But then if you take this off and just did the small, let's see what the small single necklace would be. It's so fun. I didn't even realize that when I was going through and doing that. So then the necklace would be 15 inches. There goes my... And then this bracelet, if you made this into a bracelet, and that's a good size bracelet. It's probably going to be 7 1/4. So then that one comes to 7 1/4. So this is just really neat. It's just however you want to wear it. So, you've got the bracelet here. This is 7 1/4. And then a necklace for 15 inches. Or you can take it apart and do, make it into just one big necklace. Okay. Or you can take these off and make it into some kind of lariat. But these are the AB crystals. And then you've got these little balls. But really cool. Really, really cool necklace. So anyway, that was fun. I would be fooling with that thing all day. So starting bid on that would be 20. I'm just going to do 20 on that one. But it's a really cool the way that it's made. Because it can be a bracelet and or necklace. So alright, so really cool construction on that one if there's anybody that is interested in this one. So this one came to me this way. I picked this one out this way. But really didn't dawn on me that you can actually take it apart and do a bracelet and a necklace. Until just now. So, really, really, really neat construction on that. Alright, so that's there, if there's any interest on that one. And then the other one in this bag, now this one doesn't have any special tricks. Uh, this is just, regular fishhook clasp. This is double strand of black AB crystal necklace. Really, and my hair is everywhere. So beautiful, beautiful necklace, double strand. And this one is 26 inches long. So really, really, really beautiful necklace. But this is the AB black necklace. And of course, if you want to double it, I don't know, do something. I guess it really probably is to be long. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful necklace. If there's any interest in this one has a starting bid of 24. And this is the black AB crystal. Okay. Alright, so that's there if there's any interest on that one. Alright, let's see. Do have some fun vintage necklaces I can bring out and see if there's any interest in these. These I picked up at a yard sale not too long ago, but these are really cool. So the first one is like the imitation coral. So imitation coral color on this one, if there's any interest. This one is 18 inches. But it's just a really fun vintage necklace. So this one's got a starting bid of 10. If there's any interest in this. And this is, I guess, sort of like that faux coral. But anyway, here's the spring clasp. And you've got, I guess, sort of coral colored lucite or something. But just beautiful plastic beads. Now you can take these and you can twist them and do some fun designs with it, or just leave it as is. But it's just a neat coral color. Gail, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in. Gail, I did find some cufflinks. I think you had said that you like cufflinks. So if you do, let me know, and I will, if you want me to run some cufflinks, just tell me cufflinks, and I can do it. And we do have some silver in today, too. Not you. Okay. All right. Gotcha. I can't remember who it was that said that they did like cufflinks. But I know you asked about sterling, right? I have more sterling, and I do have rings. So I can show those whenever you are interested. Okay. But anyway, let me get through with this bag, and I'll run some sterling. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. If there's any interest on this one, and this one was 10. Just a really cool vintage piece. Just a really cool vintage necklace. I wonder if I can. There we go. It's gonna start being lopsided here. This one is a really cool frosted lucite necklace. This one is also vintage, 24 inches long. There is the spring clasp, but vintage frosted lucite. It's just a really cool necklace. This one also I picked up a couple of weeks ago at a yard sale. Faux pearls, and little, like, acrylic little beads. But it's just a fun little vintage necklace. Yeah, it's not real. It is plastic. Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, I could still sell it, but it's definitely plastic. And especially what helped me too is I have a real one. This one is well, this one's spiny oyster with some coral in it. Um, but yeah, it was plastic, Gail. Unfortunately, I thought it was. The only thing that kind of kept us guessing because it looked like the way that the beads were cut, like they were kind of carved out. But they were plastic. Now I can still run it. I think I have it with me, but um, it's not real. I wish it were. I really wish it were. I really wish it were. Um, yeah, yeah. It's just I kept. It's like one of those gut feelings, like, and I really didn't. See, I originally bought it for myself just because I liked it and I thought it was pretty. I really didn't pay attention to whether or not it was real or not because, it was the way that it was, it was, had a great price on it. So I really didn't. I wasn't buying it for coral. I bought it because I just thought it looked pretty. But I should have looked at it more. And then when I brought it out, it didn't, until I started really fooling with it, it didn't dawn on me that this was probably not what I thought it was. So, anyway, and then of course, you get something like, now this one's spiny oyster. But see, they were made just alike, and like they look just like this. And that's what was getting us because you see these like little stripes in here, but then it had, I don't know, it just, but you could tell like by the feel of it, that it felt plastic. Now this one isn't. This is and this is a huge difference too because like all the other like discs were about the same size, whereas this one, these are all concaved and kind of different shapes and different sizes. So it was definitely a huge. It's definitely a huge difference. But boy, it was enough to get me fooled by first glance. But this one is spiny oyster and coral. So this one is available. If there's any interest in that one, I can always run these again if there's any interest. Anyway, frosted lucite. This one is going to be a starting bid of 15. If anybody's interested in the frosted lucite. Yeah, I don't want to sell anything that I don't, unless if I tell you it's not real. I want to make sure that I'm right on things. I try to. And let's see, the other one I have in this bag. This is marked RMN for Roman. But this is just a fun faux pearl necklace. But it's fun. It's gold tone. Here's the little mark, little maker's mark for Roman. And then beautiful, sort of like chocolate and champagne colored faux pearls. But really pretty necklace. This one is approximately 17 and a half inches to 21 inches. And this one just has a starting bid of 10 if anybody is interested in this one. So fun little necklace. It's a really pretty faux pearls. Really beautiful faux pearls, and they are hand knotted. So that is there if there's any interest in that. Alright, so that's it for that bag. So let us do some sterling. So if there's anything else that you guys would like to see, I do have more crystals. I have some other gemstones. I do have cufflinks. And other vintage items. But let's switch over and let's look at some fun silver. So, is there anything particular in silver that you were looking for, Gail? Bracelets, rings, necklaces. If there's anything in particular that you may be looking for. Just love sterling. Okay, cool. All right, so let's just start off. This is the first little bag. These are sterling silver earrings. These are, I need to get a length on these. But these are really cool sterling. I try to clean them up a little bit. Um, but the back is marked, AV 925. There's the back. The back has a little bit of scratches to it. But anyway, there's AV 925. And then here is the front of these. So beautiful sterling. So these are sterling silver earrings. Just long shepherd hooks dangle earrings. And so they measure approximately from the top of the hook down 2 3/4. So pretty little earrings if there's any interest in these. And these have a starting bid of 20. If there's any interest in these. Kind of give you an idea. Okay. Let's do this. If I can do it without dropping them. Okay. So there's one pair of earrings. If there's any interest in those are the starting bid of 20. Okay. And that was 2 3/4. Alright, let's see what else we got. This is a really cool ring. Now, this is an electroform ring. This is really, really cool. So, this is size 8. It's got just a little bit of wear to the top. But really, really nice, chunky sterling silver. It is marked on the bottom. And then you've got the 2 holes because this is electroform. So, it's hollow on the inside. But great chunky sterling silver ring. This one is size 8. Really cool ring. I just think it's just really, really cool. So this one has a starting bid of, let's bring it down a little bit, do a starting bid of 42 on this one. If there is any interest in this one. Really great. I mean, this is all sterling silver. Really, really great ring if there's any interest on this one. Just this one is electroform. Okay. So that is there if there's any interest on that one. I don't want to put that one there. Let's just put it right there. Okay. Let's see. Alright, here's some fun pieces. This is a fun little sterling silver bag. Let's see if there's any interest on these. So we got all kinds of different things. Alright, so this first one. Alright, so this is a set of 2 necklaces. I just put these together because I thought that they worked good together. I can separate these if you want me to. If you want one other versus the other. But let's see here. Let's see what we got here first. So this first one. So this one is a Bell Trading. This one says Bell Jewelry. So you can see right there, Bell Jewelry. So Bell Trading Company. So this is all sterling silver beads. And then you come down and you've got like little shale and turquoise heshy beads. So really pretty little necklace. So this one measures right at 15 inches. And this one has a barrel clasp. It just needs to be straightened a little bit. and put a heavy, if you put like a heavy pendant on it and let it sit for a little bit, it'll help to kind of, just from where it's been a little bag. And then this is, I don't know who to attribute this one to, but this is just like one of those almost rubber type cords. And then it comes down and you've got like this little sterling silver modernist pendant. But I just like the two together, so I'll put the two together, and see if anybody's interested on the lot of two. So both are sterling. So this one right here is actually 20 inches. But anyway, doing these together, starting bid at 25. If there is any interest in these. Okay. I just liked them together. I thought that they were really nice together. It's very, just very minimalist. Um, really nice look to that. I thought anyway. So, okay. So there's those. Okay. Next one. This is a really, really, really pretty necklace. This one is on an 18-inch sterling silver beaded chain. And then you come down, you've got this beautiful piece of dichroic glass. The bell is also sterling. So really gorgeous bright necklace if there's any interest. I love this one. This reminds me of like a sunset and ocean and ocean waves coming in, and then you've got the stars up in the sky. It's just a really, really, really pretty necklace. So this one has a starting bid of 35. If there's any interest on this one, I just think it's absolutely beautiful. So 18 inches on the necklace, and then you've got the pendant. Just really, really pretty necklace. If there's any interest on that one. And then let's see what we've got here. We've got a really pretty Taxco pendant. It is missing a bell, but you can easily put like a little ring or another bell on it. But this is from 1960s. Mexico, Taxco, Eagle 3. And you got all that stuff back here. And you got the eagle with the 3 in it. But anyway, really cool. So I'm gonna say like that's copper and turquoise colored enamel. And then you've got this right in between, so like maybe like some kind of wood or something in between the two silver panels. But really neat little cross. Uh-oh. Now I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Well, if there is any interest on that cross, while I look for it, 35. Somewhere. Oh, it fell down in my box, and that's gonna take me a while to get through my box, because it just went right down into the box. Okay, well, it's going to take me a little bit longer, probably. Nope. Golly, that was lucky. Sitting right on top of a bag in my box. Okay. So, there we go. That is there. If there's any interest in that guy, I'm going to set it down. Try to bring this out just a little bit more. Alright. So anyway, that one is Taxco, vintage Taxco, Eagle 3, 1960s, if there's any interest in that one. If anybody's interested in any chains, I do have some sterling silver chains. But the other thing I was going to show in this bag is this sterling silver sponge coral pendant, if there's any interest on this one. This is really, really beautiful. The red is so gorgeous, and it is definitely sponge coral. You can see the back. Beautiful silver work, marked 925. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous piece on this one. Starting bid on this is 45. If there is any interest on this one, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous pendant. The silver alone is beautiful, but then that coral is something else. It's just really beautiful, and you can really see. I don't know if you can really see it through the phone or YouTube, but in person you can really see the coral in this one. So the length on the pendant. So from the top of the bale down is 2 inches. For the coral itself, it is 1 and 1/8 inch. So this is 2 inches, and then this is 1 and 1/8. So really, really, really pretty. Let's see here. The I guess width of it is 1 1/4. Okay. Awesome, Gail. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Beautiful, beautiful. So if there is any other interest, we're looking at 47 or above. But if not, we're going to call this one down to Gail. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Beautiful choice, Gail. Absolutely beautiful. It is such a beautiful piece of coral. All right. So I'm gonna get this over in the bag for you. It is. It's absolutely. Oh, it is. It's so much prettier in person too. You're gonna love it. I love it. I think it's just spectacular. So congratulations. That's a really, really, really great piece. I'm not gonna lie. I almost kept it. I almost kept it. Cause like I can't keep everything. Not for lack of trying though. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we do have more sterling. I don't know if anybody's interested in any toe rings. But this is a um I know I keep too much. I did find or I really wasn't sure what it was when I bought it, but then when I got home and got to researching it, it is a strand of blue coral. And I hadn't seen blue coral. So I was thinking it was some kind of lava rock or some kind of like, I don't know. I really didn't know what to think of what it was. And then got home and got to looking into it and researching a little bit more. And it ended up being blue coral, so I kept that one. Um, so, just, it was just different. I don't have anything blue coral, so I was like, well, I'll keep that one. So, but I love my coral. Alright, so this is just a fun little set of sterling silver. These are all sterling. Little toe rings. Great for the summer. So you got one with snakes. You got a cute one with a little lizard. You got this one that's just pretty, like a little standard one. You've got this one with some kind of really weird looking fish. It's a really weird looking fish. It's got eyes. And then you've got one with, I guess, scorpions. So anyway, little set of toe rings, all sterling silver. Starting bid on this is 20, if anybody's interested in this. Cute little toe rings. Cute little set, if anybody's interested in these. Again, great for summer. Really, really, really great for summer. wearing flip-flops and sandals. And anyway, they're there if there's any interest in these. And there's the little toe rings. Alright. We have more silver. We've got all kinds of stuff. Let's do these first. I'm gonna do this necklace first, or these necklaces first, and see if there's any interest on these. So, this first one does have an extension on it. So this one starts out at 18 inches and then goes all the way to 20 inches. And here's the clasp, 925 Italy. But this is the triple strand of herringbone. Now, this came to me a little bit uneven. But anyway, there's no like serious kinks in this. Now there may be a little bit of waviness. I don't remember what side it was. But it is really smooth now, but there may be a few little places that are just a little bit uneven. Or I shouldn't say uneven. A little bit wavy. But you wouldn't know it wearing it. And honestly, I don't think you would know it feeling it either. Because it doesn't. You can see just a little bit. But like I said, there was no real kinks in this. It's just that there was just a couple of places that were just kind of turned a little bit. But it, it was easy to kind of turn it back in place without damaging it. Which was lucky. Because I know herringbone can be really, 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 really tricky. So beautiful little necklace. If there's any interest on this one. And so like I said, this one is the triple strand. And I'll tell you what, let me take this one off. Just so you can see how it's very fluid. It is a very, very, very fluid necklace. So beautiful, beautiful herringbone. So this one I'm doing a starting bid of 45 on this one. I had it at 48. I brought it down just a little bit to 45. And see if there's any interest on that one. But beautiful, beautiful necklace. I love the herringbone. I love herringbone anyway. Because it is a very soft. It's just a very soft feel. And a very fluid feel. Let me see if I can get up there. So, really beautiful necklace if there's any interest on this one. Okay. So that one was 45. Alright, so we will pass on this one. I don't want to hang that one up there. Alright, I'm going to lay that over here. Alright, but that's there if anybody is interested in that one. This next one is 18 inches. This is a silver box chain, but this is a nice little thick box chain. So this is really great for a heavy pendant. And so Gail, you may have some chains. But if you do want one that has like a really good, like heavy weight to it to hold a substantial pendant, let me know and I'll make you a deal, with the two. But anyway, this one, beautiful box chain, 18 inches long. It's just really good strength to it, really good stability, really good weight to it. So this one's going to be a starting bid at 35. If anybody's interested on that one. And that's what it looks like just by itself on the, but this is a really good one to, put a pendant on. Because it does have that weight to it to hold a nice substantial pendant. Okay, so there is that one if there's any interest. Okay, so I'm going to leave this one up here for right now, and I'm going to do some other sterling items. We got all kinds of stuff here. Alright, so let's do some bracelets and some rings. Alright. So, Christina, I don't know if you were still here. I know Christina was curious about this one. This is a really beautiful giraffe. This is a really neat one. Like, I don't know who ever thought about this one either. But it's a really cool giraffe bracelet. But this is sterling silver. But then it's also got, now you can see, where is it? So back here it's marked 925. But then it's also marked 9 carats. And that's because you've got a couple of like little gold carat accent. I mean gold accents. So a little ball, a little triangle, ball. Um, you know, just some different little gold, 9 carat gold accents. But anyway, this is a sterling silver bracelet. Um, it's really, really, really cool. It's a really, really, really neat bracelet. If there's any interest on this one, it does weigh approximately 34 grams. And it comes to right at 7 on the mandrel. So it's really cute. I mean, I love the giraffe. And look at her eyelashes. She has the cutest, like, little eyelashes. I don't know. This gives me 80s vibes. But it's just the coolest thing. And then I love the fact that it's got, like, little gold accents to it. It's not a lot of gold, but, I mean, it's there. Really, really, really pretty bracelet. I love the giraffes. So this one I'm gonna bring it down some, and I'm gonna do a starting bid of 90 if there's any interest on this one. That's a very hefty sterling silver. And then you've got the 9 carat gold. So, really pretty bracelet if there's any interest on this one. And there's the clasp. Okay. And here's the back. Now it's got little places. It almost looks like a little bit of electroform places, except that that's where the gold is on this side. So I feel like it has something to do. Not necessarily that it's electroform. It just has something to do with the placement of the balls, little gold balls. So anyway, that's that one. If there's any interest in that. All right. If not, I'm going to place it right here. Okay. So the next items that we have. Alright, so this is a really, really, really cool bracelet. This is an early 1960s bangle. This is Taxco. And so you can see over here. Let me see if I can get it right. Alright, so there it is. So made in Mexico, sterling Taxco YR. Not entirely sure who that is. But then you've got the Eagle 3. So really cool bangle. This one is right at, hey Yippee, welcome in. Welcome in. We've got all kinds of fun stuff, Yippee. So if you want to check out the replay, if not, let me know if there's something that you want me to run up on the board, because there's all kinds. We've got spiny oyster and turquoise and crystals and gemstones and more crystals and silver now, and brooches and all kinds of stuff. Hey Cheryl, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, so we've got all kinds of fun stuff out here on the table, and going through. So, definitely let me know if there's something I will try to do a quick recap, when I get through with my sterling bag. and see if there's anything that you guys would like for me to run through. Um, so anyway, this one's Taxco. Like I said, early 1960s Mexican bangle. Taxco marked YR 925 and Eagle 3. And there's where you've got the Eagle 3. If you can see it. It's really hard to see, but it is Eagle 3. So anyway, this one diameter was roughly 2 5/8, but it comes down to just right above 8 1/4. So just right above 8 1/4. Really cool bangle. This thing weighs 33 grams. Anyway, I'm gonna do a starting bid on this one at 85 if anybody is interested. It's just a really neat bracelet. And you've got the crosses in each like little section. Alright, so really great Taxco bracelet. If there is any interest on this one. Alright, sterling silver. Alright, so that's there. I'll tell you what. Let's lay that one down here. Alright. And let's see the other things that I have in this bag. These are a couple of rings. So this first one is, let's see here. That's the giraffe bracelet. Oh, and I brought the giraffe bracelet down to 90. What's this one? Alright, so this is a little Zuni bird ring. Now this one is not marked. There's no markings on it, but it does test 925. And you've got your inlay of turquoise, mother pearl, and jet. Really, really, really cute little ring. This one is size 6 1/2. And you got your Roadrunner, Thunderbird, whichever one. I think it's Roadrunner. But anyway, Zuni ring. If there's any interest on this one, starting bid is, I'm gonna bring it down to 42. Starting bid of 42 on this one. It is sterling. And then maybe just has just a little bit of wear to it. But then you've got your really pretty inlay. So beautiful little Zuni bird. There's the inside. Okay. So that's there if there's any interest in that one. Like I said, this one is size 6 1/2. And then the next ring I have is size 8. This is a really beautiful, beautiful ring. This is sterling silver, made in Israel. But this is the one that has the black pearl. So this one is going to be a starting bid of 54. Now it is signed Israel RL, and I think it was Deborah was the one that said that this is actually Regina. RL stands for Regina Lane. But beautiful, beautiful ring. If there's any interest in this one, that black pearl is gorgeous. It is absolutely beautiful. So starting bid of 54 on this ring, and this one is size 8. I just think it's cool looking. Okay. So that one is there if there's any interest in that one. Alright. So that's it for that little bag. And I'm going to get me a sip of drink. And then I'll run through and you guys tell me if you see something that y'all would like for me to run. Alright, so over here, spiny oyster and coral, spiny oyster wood, and I'm not sure what the white is. Maybe a bone. I'm not sure. J. King Desert Rose turquoise necklace. I saw this one, I think. That's the Taxco sterling. Of course, we still got the 10 karat gold sapphire ring And then the gold plated amethyst ring, those are still out. Got some fun little earrings, some beadwork and tassel, and then cloisonne earrings. These are sterling earrings. And then this is a set of 4 mother pearl non-sterling bangles. For brooches, we've got this really neat Austrian with uranium glass. I think it's Austrian. It's not signed, but it looks Austrian. Then you've got this little glass Buddha. And then we've got this beautiful stem leaf brooch. And this one also has uranium glass. And then we got a couple of other brooches. There's that one. Oops. Electroform sterling silver ring. This is sterling, but it's hollow inside. Then we got all kinds of stuff. We've got green seed beads. I don't know if you guys can really see it. Costume jewelry pieces. But we've got all kinds of crystals. We've got red crystals. We've got clear AB crystals. We have malachite and sterling. We've got tiger's eye, different gemstones. I don't know, we got all kinds of different agate and quartz. We've got pearls. We've got jade. We've got just a mix of different beads. We've got unikite. This one's tiger's eye and pranite. Then over here we've still got, this one is nephrite jade and sterling. We've got more pearls. We have more crystals. We've got another red crystal glass one. We've got a black crystal glass, yellow crystal glass. So all kinds of different things. And then bracelets. We've got snakeskin bracelet. We've got cloisonne. We've got crystal bracelets. And then we've got this one that is a giraffe. Sterling silver and 9 karat gold giraffe bracelet. So there's that. So that kind of quick, it's very quick, but it's a quick recap of some of the stuff that we have out on the board. If there's anything that you guys would like for me to rerun, or if there's anything that you see out there in the replay. So I can run through any of those. So this is a neat little bag of different things. Alright, so this is a fun little bag. Alright, okay, so this is a precious little necklace, if there's any interest. This is roughly 15 inches, but it's a precious little necklace. You've got your mother pearl, and then it looks, so mother pearl background, and then you've got like these like little ducks and cherry blossoms, painted on the mother pearl. And there's the back, and then of course then you got the chain. I think it's 15 inches. Is it 15 inches or is it 16 inches? And let me double check that one. Okay, no, it's right there, approximately 15 inches. Okay. So precious little necklace, if there's any interest on this one. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. So it is in sterling silver and the mother pearl hand painted. So this one I'm going to do a starting bid of 15. If anybody's interested in this little one. It's really, really precious. It just looks like little ducks and cherry blossoms. So, so that's there if there's any interest on that one. Alright, so now let me get back to it. This is a really fun bag of different bracelets. So I'm just going to do these one at a time, and you guys let me know if there's any interest. So this one is all kinds of glass. So this one's 6.5. But this one has all kinds of glass. You probably could actually make it just a little bit smaller if needed. But anyway, it is sterling silver. It does test for sterling. So this is sterling, and these little guys are sterling. But then the rest of the beads are glass. Absolutely beautiful little bracelet. It is great for spring and summer. I love the flowers. I love that. I think that's so pretty. Okay, so if there's any interest in this one, did I measure this one? What did I say this one came down to? So 6.5 on this one. So this one is going to have a starting bid. Oops. Oh, shoot. That's not what I meant. Starting bid 20. Ooh, there we go. So starting bid at 20 on this one. If there's any interest. This is just really pretty. It's almost like a little fairy bracelet. But beautiful pink, or sorry, purple AB crystals. Then you've got like these really pretty green beads. So, alright, so $20 on that one if there is any interest. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. I know we're getting close to our time for giveaway too. Alright. Now then this next one is freshwater pearl and marcasite. This one is also sterling silver. Let me get a length on this one. This one actually comes down to 6 3/4. But you cannot get it past 6 3/4. But that being said, it has the kind of clasp you can add some jump rings to this. And as a matter of fact, because the fact it's missing that closure, I mean it still closes. You can still get this on this when it closes. But I feel like this should have had some kind of other ring to it. So you could definitely make it longer if you wanted to add a couple of rings to it. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful bracelet. So this is the freshwater pearl and marcasite bracelet. So because of all of that, I'm going to do a starting bid. Tell you what, I'll bring it down to a starting bid of 20 also on this one. Just because we need to find a little thing for this one. Okay, but beautiful freshwater pearl and marcasite bracelet, if there's any interest on that one. I was going to show this one closed. If I can get it closed again. I can't see to get it closed. There we go. Okay, so pretty little bracelet if there's any interest on that one. Next one is the Tina Berry. I do not know anything about Tina Berry. But anyway, Tina Berry designs. Sterling silver and black encased with grace. Glass. So black something encased in glass. I'm not entirely sure. It may be some kind of plastic. I don't know what that is inside. But anyway, beautiful sterling silver bracelet. Again with the sterling. And this one comes to right at 6 3/4 on the mandrel. So 6 3/4 toggle, sterling silver, black with glass bracelet. If there's anything interesting, or if anybody's interested in that one. And this one was oh shoot, what did I price this one as? I don't know that I priced this one yet, so let's just go with it. Starting bid 18. So starting bid 18 on this one if there's any interest. It's really nice silver. It's just a really pretty like little bracelet. All right. Oh my goodness gracious, guys! I'm gonna stand up and just jumping jacks. Oh, I'm gonna take just a quick break if that's okay, and then we're gonna come back and do the rest of this bag. I've got one more necklace in this bag and two bracelets, so I'm gonna hop back on and run those, and we'll do a giveaway, and then we'll take some more suggestions. But let me stretch for just a minute. All right, so give me 1 second. All right. So let's see. What do we have next? This is a really pretty bracelet. And this one's got kind of some really neat glass beads, and then it's got like some little dangle, like little cha-cha beads to it. This one's also sterling silver clasp. And this one comes to right at 6 3/4, not quite 7 on the mandrel, but absolutely beautiful. And I love the glass on this one. As you can see, it's got like this pretty, I don't know, it's really pretty. It's really neatly made. And then you got like the little cha-cha, little beads hanging over. I don't know what you call it. I don't know exactly what you would call it. It's just a neat little bracelet. If there's any interest on this one, and this one we're going to do a starting bid of 18 on this one. if anybody is interested in this. Okay. Really neat little bracelet. So that's if there's any interest on that one. This next one, again, sterling silver findings or sterling silver toggle. But then you've got this beautiful, I think they call this what, cherry quartz, something like that. But really beautiful bracelet. If there's any interest on this one is going to also be a starting bid of 18. And this one comes to 6.5 on the main drill. Okay. Really, really, really cool. If there's any interest on this one. Really, really, really pretty. Very cold to the touch. Alright, so this is a really interesting bracelet. And I honestly do not know what to think about this. This is, and I dare you guys to, I don't dare you, but I do encourage you guys to go and look this bad boy up. This one is a Peter Thomas Roth. See if you can see it. Peter Thomas Roth. So Peter Thomas Roth bracelet. This is onyx and sterling silver, and it does test for sterling silver. Which I was surprised. I thought this was just another beaded bracelet in my bag, silver tone, all that good stuff. But it's not. It is sterling, and it is onyx, and it is a Peter Thomas Roth necklace. I mean bracelet, stretch bracelet. But it's a really tight stretch. So you don't want to go past too much past 7 inches, 6 3/4 to 7 inches on this one. Okay. Now, I checked. I was trying to research some of these right before the show, and so I checked this one right before the show, and I about checked. This thing retails for $410. I am not joking. So $410. And I was like, well, that must be some really rare awnings or really rare sterling. And I don't know that either one of those. So I really don't know what to ask for this one. This one does retail for $410. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. Let me see here because I need to come up with something. And see if there is any interest on it. So this is going to be apparently his things are thing. Alright, so let's learn a little bit about Thomas Roth here for a second. Let me get you so comfortably 6 3/4. I feel like you can get it down to size 7, but I would not go past 7 on this one. Because it is a very, very, very tight stretch. And I'm waiting for information for Peter Thomas Roth to come up. So we can see what this stuff's about. Maybe, if it'll do it. My computer hates me. Alright, well, Anyway, this one, oh, so he does a lot of dermatology stuff. Is that the same Peter Thomas Roth? Let's type in onyx. For some reason, I don't think that's the. Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay, QVC. Okay, so that's what it is. He's a QVC guy. So he must do all kinds of different things, from dermatology to onyx jewelry, and different things. Okay. Um. Okay, so this one right now is up for sale. So I'm gonna read this to you. So this is black onyx and sterling silver. So right now it's up for sale for $3.99. Um, crafted from rare, high quality black onyx. This new addition to Peter Thomas Roth's iconic ribbon and reed collection has been strung to fit any wrist. Features beautiful sterling silver adornments. Each bead is cut, polished, and perfectly matched by hand. Sterling silver oxidized, um, small, 7 to 7 1/4. I say 7. Really, I say 6, and I wouldn't say more than size 7. If you go more than size 7, that elasticity is gonna pop. So I say that this one's probably ordered to fit a small wrist. But anyway, this is just beautiful. I don't know what in heaven's name to price this thing as, but I'm not gonna put $3.99 on this thing. Let's break it down. It is onyx and sterling silver. Let's just bring it down and let's just do 70. Ooh, that's not what that I wanted on that one. Okay, there's starting bid of 75 on this one. I know that seems like a lot. Well, those comps are up there. And this thing retailed, well, it looked like it retailed originally for $4.85, and then they brought it down to $3.99. So we're gonna leave ours at 75. It is onyx and sterling silver. So anyway, that is there if there's any interest on this one. It is beautiful though, don't get me wrong. This is an absolute beautiful, beautiful bracelet. It has really good size to it, really good character to it. So I do like it. I do think it's just, but you are getting a name brand. So that's kind of what you'd be, you know, buying for was the name brand. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful. If there's any interest on this one. And I didn't know he was a QVC guy, so that's cool to know. Next one, let's see. I'm gonna put that one as 75. Um, so then the next thing in this little bag, was this really precious little necklace. It is 17 inches long in sterling silver, and you've got beautiful freshwater beads. And then, yeah, so little freshwater beads and the little rose quartz crystals. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. If there's any interest on this one, again, this one was 17.5 inches. So this is going to be a starting bid of 25. If there's any interest in this one, and it is really pretty. Okay. So that is there if there's any interest on that one. And that's great to layer with different things. Look how pretty that is, even just layered with another silver chain. So really sweet little necklace. If there's any interest on that one. Alright. So, I mean, we're here to time for giveaway. I mean, we don't have but I guess maybe 6 people. But let's run it and see who's here and see if we can wake a few people up and uh, wake myself up. uh, um, and then I'm gonna take requests. If there's any requests for anything. We've been at this for a while and went over a lot of stuff, and I'm not sure. I know there's probably a lot of things going on, and other sellers are on too. And I know it's hard to kind of toggle back and forth. So we may just try this again tomorrow. I don't know. You guys tell me. I would love to bring out some stuff that you guys would like to see. But anyway, let's just do a quick little giveaway. I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to, I do it every Saturday and Sunday. So, I'm still going to um, do the little giveaway. So, um, giveaway, again, $5 Turtle Cash. YouTube is in no way, responsible for me or, responsible for the giveaway. They're not liable for, they do not sponsor, do not guarantee. The giveaway, there is no technical monetary value, which is the $5 discount on your order this weekend or any order going forward. So as soon as I ask what it is I'm looking for, I'm going to type go in the chat. And then the first person that I see in my screen, as long as you are subscribed, um, you know, you know, it's, as long as you're anyway, that part doesn't matter, but anyway, so I got to come up with a question. Let me see what I can come up with. We don't have a whole lot of people here, so I'm not going to make it difficult. Let's just choose. Let's do a number. But wait until I put in go. Once I put in go, that you guys can start answering. Let's do. There is my answer. So let's do a number between 1 and 20 and go. So give me a number between 1 and 20. I've got my number out there in a little board. We'll just do it that way. So anyway, you guys can go. Hey, Katie, welcome in. All right, ding, ding, ding. We got it. We got it. All right, we're good. All right. Thank you guys. Yippee. First person, the first person that I saw had the number 17, is Yippee. So guess what, Yippee? Congratulations. You got the $5 Turtle Cash. So thank you for being here. And you got the $5 Turtle Cash. Well, thank you all for being here. So thank you. So congratulations, Yippee. So you got today's Turtle Cash. Let me write that up top. Turtle Cash. Yippee. Alright, thank you. You again. Yep. So congratulations. Congratulations. Alright. Let's see. Let's bring out a few other things. And then you guys tell me if there's something that you guys would like to see. I do have a few more pieces, that I haven't brought out yet. And then we'll go from there. If there are any requests, if there's anything that you guys would like to see, let me know. And it can be a range of stuff. It could be, You guys just tell me. Um, this is this is 18 inches. Now, I have not yet figured out, I feel like this is probably also a QVC or HSN designer, NF. But this one is signed NF925. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. But this is a lapis necklace. And it is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful beadwork. Each bead is separated by a hand knot. But you can see all the beautiful pyrite and matrix in this. And then it comes down. Then it's got like these little cluster, like little cha-cha beads. Really beautiful lapis necklace. If there's any interest on this one. I love this. I love the color on this. There's the clasp, so it can be made longer. It does have sterling silver findings. But beautiful. Look at that pyrite. Like, I would love to have just one big stone that looks like that. Because that looks like stars in the sky. Just really gorgeous. Um, uh, lapis necklace. Blah, blah, blah. Can't talk. Alright. So we're going to set those up there. Alright, so here is the necklace. It is really beautiful. That color is absolutely gorgeous. So this one I'm doing a starting bid of 48. If there's any interest on that one. Again, 18 inches long. Beautiful, beautiful lapis necklace. I love it. I love the color. The color is just beautiful. Let me get my computer back. There we go. Um, so that is there if there's any interest on that one. Then I do have, if I can find it, I do have a sterling silver lapis bracelet that would look phenomenal with that. If I can find it. Here it is. Alright, so there's a necklace. And then this is a beautiful sterling silver bracelet. Now brand is BJ. It is signed, it is sterling, it is signed, and it's signed BJ925. But really beautiful lapis bracelet, sterling silver. And the sterling silver work on this is really, really nice. This one has a toggle clasp. It comes up to 7.5. But then here's the bracelet. So there's the toggle. And it's signed on the inside. I've got it upside down. But anyway, it's there. It does test. Of course, I tested it. It does test sterling. But look at the really pretty silver work done on this. It really is actually a really, really amazing bracelet. A lot of work went into this one. And to make the leaves, and then you've got like the little beads. I feel like this one is also maybe a QVC or HSN designer and made this to kind of mimic Native American or Indigenous American designs, because these actually look like feathers to me. And then you've got like the little beads. So I don't know. I don't know that for sure. But that's what it looks like to me. Beautiful, beautiful bracelet. This one was right around, I think, 35 grams. Of course, you've got the stones. But anyway, so this one, the bracelet, because of the silver, I'm doing a starting bid of 75. If there's any interest on the bracelet. Now, when I ran comps on this one, the bracelets were anywhere from 100 to 125. But this does also have that beautiful, beautiful matrix in it. And the starry skies. Look at that one. Look how pretty that is. Alright, so beautiful sterling silver bracelet. And it looks great really beautiful with this, with the lapis necklace. I love this. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So let me know if there's any interest on that. And then, of course, if somebody wanted both, we could work out a bundle deal on both of those pieces. All right. So let's see what else we've got. This one Zapata? Yeah, this is a really pretty Zapata necklace. Let's see if there's any interest on this one. Alright, so there's the bracelet. Beautiful sterling and lapis bracelet. I tell you what, this is starting to get crowded, so let me put this down here. Alright, so this next one, this one is 18 inches. And this is Zapata. This is sterling silver. And I didn't clean it. I left the patina there. But sterling silver, there's the little Zapata tag. So turquoise, this is jasper, amber, and then that big piece down there is honey jade. So I did find the comps on this one. And I did find exactly, now this is a retired Zapata necklace. So this is one of their retired designs. But I did find the information on this one. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. This one, like I said, is 18 inches. But beautiful picture jasper, beautiful turquoise, amber, turquoise again, picture jasper again, and you've got like little crystal beads, and then this beautiful piece of honey jade. That is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is very cold to the touch. It is a very, very beautiful necklace. I love this. I love it. I love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So if anybody is interested on that one, make sure you guys can see that one good. I know this one's kind of overlapping a little bit. But anyway, starting bid on this one is going to be $45. If there's any interest on that necklace. Just really beautiful. Really beautiful amber and turquoise on that. That honey jade is pretty. Now the honey jade is a little bit rougher. There's a couple of little, I don't even know, like a little flea bite. Like, I don't even know if you would call that like a little flea bite. But, I mean, it is a natural stone. So a couple little, so it's got just a little bit of wear to it. But it really is a beautiful, beautiful stone. There you go. It's gorgeous, gorgeous stone. But anyway, so that's there. If there's any interest on that one. I also have some pretty coral necklaces. I've got a salmon pink coral necklace. I've got red coral necklace. And more spiny oyster. Which it's the same as that up there, actually. I've got some cufflinks for anybody that is looking for cufflinks. And I've got more crystal. Are there any requests from anybody? Anybody, looking for anything? Any requests? I can still keep going. I mean, I still have a big box of silver I can go through. But you guys tell me, is there any interest on anything? Or are there any requests on anything? Any requests? Anybody out there? I can go back through some stuff that's out here on the stand. So you guys tell me. Anyone? Okay. Well, I know Tanya came on with a pop up, so definitely be sure to check out Tanya, Jewelry Addiction. I don't know if she's still up or not, but definitely check her out. And then, of course, T. Um, I know T is on now, so definitely check out T. And see, she is up and going today. And then, of course, tonight is Leslie, Black Dog Vintage. Um, so be sure to check out everyone. Um, but anyway, for those of you that came in today, thank you guys so much for being here and spending your afternoon with me. This will be up on replay. So if anybody is interested on anything, please let me know. And we will be back tomorrow at 2. And I'm also going to do a pop up this week again, Tuesday evening. So, but definitely check me out tomorrow at 2. We've got all kinds of fun stuff and all kinds of beautiful, beautiful pieces. So definitely look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Have a great evening, everyone. And again, if there is anything that you guys are interested in, viewing the replay, just shoot me a message and let me know. And we could go from there. So, and I tell you what, let me put in. I tell you what, I am going to give you guys my personal email. So there's no like trickiness with trying to figure out the dot and the shells well, I'll give you both and y'all can use both, however y'all want to do it. But here's my email. So Brigman, Brigman, BJ 78 at gmail.com. There's one. And then the other one is turtle. Oops. Get rid of this pop up. So turtle dot shells 13 at gmail.com. Alright, so definitely feel free to message me. You could use either email or both, but it's brigmanbj78 at gmail.com or turtle.shells13 at gmail.com. So please feel free to message me if there's anything that you see that you're interested in, and we can do it that way. And again, like I said, I will be back at 5 o'clock tomorrow. 2 o'clock tomorrow. 2 o'clock tomorrow. And we'll have some more fun and another giveaway and more jewelry. A lot of jewelry. There's a lot. And there's a lot of really pretty things and a lot of really fun things. And I'm bringing out some more fun stuff for tomorrow too. So anyway, hope to see you guys. Thank y'all for being here, and hope to see you guys tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Thank you all. Have a wonderful evening.